Hey, in this video, we'll be doing a project over Java. And what we're basically doing with this project is that we're making a basic simple menu for a store that doesn't even exist. Alright, so let's pretend this manager asked us if we can make a program through the CMD so the users can go on it and buy things from the store. So, in this project, we'll be having three options in the CMD. Let's say we have option one. And option one will be browse products so they can see what the store is selling and they could probably buy if they're interested in them. And once you're done with their browsing, then there's option two that goes along with this program. And option two will be the checkout, where the user is done with their browsing and want to buy and leave the store. And then there will be option three. Option three will be the cancel option, where the user said, never mind, I don't want to buy anything. They choose option three to cancel. So, let's get started with this project by including the libraries. So, import, we have to import the scanner, so let's do that. And import, we also have to import the decimal format because for the checkout we need to include some kind of like some rules so the customers won't see the extra digits after the decimal point, so it won't confuse the customers. It's decimal format. Alright, for this one, we have to use the try and catch because some customers like to be funny and they like to like break the rules like this prompt says enter 1 of 3. This user will be typing in E or some kind of letters and it will crash the program. So let's include try and catch. And instead of using star from the last tutorial like this, we'll be using the IO exception. And the reason why we're not using the star, star, is because that we don't need anything but one from the library. And it takes up space, and that's really not necessary. So instead, let's choose the IO exception. Alright, we're done with the libraries for now. Let's name our class, which is store. Forgot the class, a mistake. Gotta be capitalized. Don't forget about that. Alright, now let's make a main method. Public static void main. Alright, we got our main method here. Alright, we have to make another method for the menus. And the reasons why we don't include the menus inside the main method is because like if you're in a certain option, like you're in option 1 for example, and you're done selecting your option, and you want to go back to your menu. But if you have your menus in here, then it can't go back to the menu because it went down the list already and can't go back up. So, and that could be a problem. So in order to rectify that problem, like I said before, we have to make a method for that. Void, let's do menu. So let's do this. And then we have to include the scanner object. So KB equals new scanner system.in. Alright, now let's make a question for the user. Like, or not a question, a prompt. It's like, please choose one of these options. And let's let the user know that you answer the prompt by answering by numbers one, like option 1 and 3. Alright, we got that. And then let's break it down and let's add a plus sign for addition. Alright, we're gonna do a line break and this backslash n. It's like this backslash n is like same thing with print new line right here. But instead it looks like in this syntax right here, the plus a new line meaning like print line basically. And the reason why we do that instead of the whole thing is because sometimes we're too lazy to write the whole thing over and over again. So instead we just do this. And let's use another tab. Or not another tab, a tab. If you don't know what a tab is, a tab, yes, tab it over like you see your tab button on your keyboard. Well, same thing with the programming. It has the same function. And now let's add option number 1. Browse product. Alright, done with this part. And then now we'll have another option. Be another new line, another tab. Option number 2, checkout. Alright, we're done this one. So another line, new line for the last option, which is cancel. So whatever the user type in for number, it'll be correspond to the number they choose. Like if you choose 1 to go to here, 2 to go here, 3 to go here, etc. So we're done with the whole thing right here. You close it off the parentheses and the semicolon. And now let's make a variable. And let's use byte for the smallest data type we can ever use and necessary. So byte choice. So byte choice is equal to kb dot next byte. Alright, now we do like if and else statements. If ch is equal to 1, we'll be making a method that goes, yeah, we'll be making a method for the option 1. So let's name it products, or, yeah, pro. Alright, else if, actually you don't really need curly brace because it's only a single line. Else if ch is equal to 2, then it'll go to another method, which will be to check. And else if, let's do ch equals 3. I'll be going to class, or no, I won't go to last method. Instead of a method, just do system dot exit dot 0. I'll misspell it. Alright, with the if else, now we have to include a try and catch. Alright, let's tab this over. Let's do try. And the catch. We'll do exception. Remember from the last tutorial we did this? If you haven't watched the last tutorial, then if you don't know try and catch, then you probably don't know what I'm doing. So I recommend you to stop and watch the try and catch video, which is the last video. Alright, well, it's like an else basically. So system dot println, let's do invalid input, or, yeah, invalid input. Alright. Let's do another else if actually. Let's do else if uh, yeah, ch is less than 0, or ch is greater than 3. Then we'll also say invalid input because we don't have an option like less than 0 or let's do equal to actually. Hold on. Actually, I really don't remember how because I haven't been doing this for a while. I think this is right here. Alright. Because we don't have an option 0 or an option less than 0, so Yeah, like that. Actually, I think it's the other side. I think so. Let's do system.out. Invalid input. And then let's make it to have a curly brace because we'll be needing multiple lines. Let's go back to the menu, and that's how you do it. Like, that's what I'm talking about. For like, the reason why we don't include menu here in the main method is because there's no way we can do this for the main method like this right here. Instead, we can use this right here, and it'll go back and repeat the process. So that's why I didn't make the menu in this right here in the main method. So let's close this. Let's also do the same for here. Menu. Alright. Well, now let's make the methods. Let's do void. Not here, actually. Void pro. Yeah, pro. And there'll be another one. Void. What else? Check. And then void. Oh, it's no other void. Okay, cool. Or method, I mean. And so we got these three, or no, these two methods right here. So let's see if I have any errors. I don't know if I do or not. I don't know. Let's find out. Error, yeah, it should be in this other side. Haven't been doing this for a while. So let's do this again. Alright, no errors. Nah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta have something here. Have your class name here, store, variable f equals new store. Totally forgot about that. And then f, we have our methods too. We have to have f menu, and that's basically it. We don't have to include other methods because this methods right here are linked into this one right here, so it's not necessary to link these over here on this main method. So let's save this, clear screen. Okay. Oh, forgot the tab. And see what the tabbing does? It tabs to the right side like this, and you see the options or the prompt over here. But let's see if it works though. If I type E, invalid input.